Welcome to Solar Electricity Basics, volts, amps, watts, and kilowatts. SolarCheck Pro inspections rely on a few core electrical concepts. You don't need to be an electrician, but you do need to understand what these numbers represent so you can collect accurate data and avoid incorrect conclusions. Let's cover the 5 essential terms. Volts, electrical pressure, the push behind electricity. Amps, electrical flow, how much electricity is moving. Watts, power, the rate of energy being produced right now. Kilowatts or kilowatts, 1000 watts. Most solar output is shown in kilowatts. And kilowatt hours or kilowatt hours, energy over time. This is what utilities and monitoring apps track. The key principle is this: volts and amps describe electricity. Watts and kilowatts describe power. And power is what we evaluate in solar production. Here's the only formula you need. Watts equals volts times amps. This connects what you measure in the field to the power being produced. For example, 240 volts times 10 amps equals 2400 watts, which equals 2.4 kilowatts. SolarCheck Pro performs this calculation automatically, but you must enter the correct numbers in the correct units. Quick reference: 1000 watts equals 1 kilowatt. 2500 watts equals 2.5 kilowatts. 5000 watts equals 5 kilowatts. In most inspections, you will measure AC amps using a clamp meter at the solar connection point, at the inverter output, the backfed breaker, or another approved measurement location. You enter the amps, and SolarCheck calculates the estimated AC power in watts or kilowatts. This is the most common workflow for standard string inverter and microinverter systems. Sometimes clamping is not ideal or may produce misleading data. In hybrid or battery systems, battery charging or discharging can distort your amp readings, and in situations where the breaker or conductors cannot be safely accessed, you'll need an alternative. In these cases, you may use the inverter display or monitoring app reading. Remember, kW equals power right now. Kilowatt-hours equals energy accumulated over time. If the screen shows kilowatts, enter kilowatts, not watts. 3 common mistakes to avoid: confusing kW and kilowatt-hours, entering the wrong unit, and assuming amps always equal solar output in battery systems. Here are the key takeaways. Volts equals electrical pressure. Amps equals electrical flow. Watts and kilowatts equal power, what we evaluate. The formula is watts equals volts times amps. And correct unit entry matters, even though SolarCheck handles the math for you. Coming up next, system types inspectors will see. A look at microinverters, string inverters, and hybrid systems.